Rolling Thunder Revue, a Bob Dylan story by Martin Scorsese, available on Netflix now. The title is rather self-explanatory. It's a documentary film that examines Bob Dylan's 1975 and 6 tour called Rolling Thunder Revue. It's actually already a second Bob Dylan documentary made by Scorsese after No Direction Home that came out back in 2005. The previous film focused on the 1960s and Dylan in the context of those times. The new film takes place in the 1970s after Dylan started touring again, and this time it was quite a unique tour for him compared to the previous ones. Back in the past, he used to just play the songs himself or with a small band, while on Rolling Thunder Revue, he has gathered quite a large band, around 15 people total, from his old folk music community, and after a few weeks of rehearsals, they all went around the US. And the film documents this tour from the moment of its conception until the final concert, with modern-day commentary provided by Dylan himself and a couple of other people involved in the tour itself. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes footage and a lot of songs as played during the shows as well. Now, I really enjoyed the previous movie and the sort of grander scale, grander picture in which it placed Dylan and his music. This one, though, even though it should be more self-contained and tight due to the fact that it has a smaller scope, doesn't really feel so. I think it offers very little insight into the mind of the musicians, as well as their cultural impact. It feels more like a summary of the tour, which, would be completely fine if you're a massive Bob Dylan fan and you just want to see that. But I just don't think that the general audience would necessarily be so interested in it. I certainly wasn't too engrossed by it myself, and I like Dylan's music and the story told by the previous film. So I can't say I like this one too much. I think if Scorsese really wanted to return to the subject of Dylan, he should have expanded the scope really of the movie. And instead we got a rather average memoir, this little window into the single tour. And that makes it difficult to recommend to just about anyone.